So guys, welcome back to Zikkies World. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing so well. Thank you all my returning subscribers for always coming back to watch my video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I want you to subscribe to be a part of my family, okay? And to all my new subscribers, I welcome you guys to Zikkies World. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe to be a part of my family. So guys, as you can see guys, everywhere is popping red, red, red. Okay, so guys, I want to share with you today how to make your tomato paste, and you are going to combine it with red bell pepper. In this season it's difficult to get tomatoes, so I went to the store. I saw a lot of tomatoes and bell pepper. I said to myself, I am going to buy a lot and save it for some other time. So today I'm going to show you how to make your tomato paste or tomato puree. So the first thing I am doing right now is to wash the bell peppers and the tomatoes. Guys, whenever you go to the store, you notice that the red bell pepper, the tomatoes is just in an open place. Like my local grocery stores, they are in the tomatoes and bell pepper, they are in open place. So what I usually do is that I wash it with salt, and then before I start using it. So make sure that you wash yours with salt if you don't mind, but I love washing my vegetables with salt. So make sure that you wash it very, very well. And I'm doing this on a running water. So after that, I took it back to the bowl and wash the red bell pepper and tomatoes again, because I just want to make sure that these vegetables are free from bacteria and all that. So it's optional. If you want, just go ahead and do it once. But I love washing my tomatoes and bell pepper with salt, and I do that 2 times. So after washing that, make sure, as you can see, I'm washing the top of it very, very well, because there's a lot of dirt there. So after that, I'm going to transfer it inside the bowl again. As you can see, I didn't even know exactly how many bell peppers I have, but it's about 8 to 10 bell peppers, and the tomatoes is more than 30. So yeah, you see, I got a lot. So after washing this, let me show you guys. Did you see the red? I love the color. Like, we are going to make tomato paste right now. So the next thing I'm doing is just showing you guys to cut off, that part is usually, I don't like that part. So just cut it off, and then cut the tomatoes into some chunks. That is what I am doing right now. Cut it into some chunks, and then we are going to set it aside. Continue doing this until all your peppers and the tomato, you are done cutting them. So this is how I cut my red bell peppers. Just cut it into two, slice it into small chunks to be able to blend so well. But if you have a blender that has a lot of high power, you can just go ahead and split it into 4 and then put it in your blender. Guys, this is what we have. This is what we get from the bell peppers and tomatoes. So now I'm going to pour it into the blender bit by bit, so that I am going to blend it. So guys, now what happened is that I am adding a little bit of water to help my blender. Okay, it's optional. If your blender can blend without adding water, go ahead and do that. But my blender needed a little help, okay, so that this will blend. So now we are done. Now this is one of the tricks of making tomato puree or tomato paste. I'm going to sift this sauce, okay. So go ahead and pour it into your what is it called, your sieve, and then use your spatula and just move it around. If you look at this closely, you will notice that the chaff or the seed are going to remain in the sieve. So this is what we want. We don't want those seeds inside our puree. But if you don't want to go through this process, you can just go ahead and pour it inside your pot and start cooking it. But I feel like doing this because I want to take out some seed, not really all of them. So this is exactly what I got. So now, if you want to start a garden, if you want to plant a tomatoes, if you want to have a garden for tomato, pour this in your pot or just in your garden and just allow it to start growing. So yeah, this is all we got from the sauce, and this is the chaff and the seed. We are going to discard it. Okay, yeah, this is what we got. Not only this, I have a lot by the side. So now we're going to cover it and let it cook as long as. So this is after about 15 minutes. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. I just say let me check and see how it's cooking, and it's cooking nicely. As you can see, there's still a lot of water inside this tomato. So we're going to allow it to cook for a very long time. So now I'm going to cover it, not all the way, as you can see I'm doing right now. Allow it to continue cooking until the water evaporates. Okay guys, did you see that pot that is filled with tomato? This is what we got. This is what we got. So after about 45 minutes to 15 minutes, almost 1 hour, just almost 1 hour, this is what we got. Our tomato paste, tomato puree is ready. This is different from tomato sauce, guys. If you want the tomato sauce, you are not going to allow it to evaporate till this. So just for you to get that thickness, that tomato paste, you have to allow it to the water to evaporate just everything that is there, only the paste. So this is my tomato paste or tomato puree. So guys, I'm just showing you the result of what we did. As you can see, this is exactly the consistency that I wanted. And if you look closely, you will notice that it did not burn. It did not burn like for a bit. What I did was to make sure that everything is cooking on a very low heat, and I make sure that I didn't stir it in between. If you continue stirring it, it is going to get burnt. So don't stir it, and then everything will be fine. So guys, I am done. So guys, this is the end result of what we did in the kitchen. So this is my DIY or homemade tomato paste or puree. So what I did after putting it in the container, I add some extra virgin olive oil on top of the paste in order to do what? To preserve it. I don't want to put it in the freezer. I want to leave it in my fridge because I'll be using it very, very soon. So this is my DIY tomato paste. I'm just showing you guys. I enjoy making this, and I hope you will give it a try. If you go to the store, you buy a lot of tomatoes. This is exactly how you're going to preserve it. You don't have to leave it in the kitchen counter or in your fridge. You can do it this way. You can take some to make your jollof rice. You can take some to make your tomato stew. You can take some to make your tomato sauce or egg sauce, just anything that has to do with tomato recipe. So this is it. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, kindly give me a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to be a part of my family. And you can also share this video to your family or your friends. I really appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.